Coveted trophies in sports is in Central Ohio right now.
Elisa Henry is at the 2015 NHL Fan Fair taking a look at the Stanley Cup. Don't touch it. No touching.
Look how beautiful this is. You know, actually, I can touch it because it's only a superstition for the hockey players not to touch it. But I'm scared to touch it a little bit. It's pretty cool. And I'm with Phil, the keeper of the cup. Good morning.
Morning. Thanks for having us.
So you're the most popular man here right now because you just brought the Stanley Cup here, right?
Well,
Tell us about this.
I just go along for the ride. This is the popular thing, and if it could talk, it would probably be a bestseller.
So tell me about the history of the Stanley Cup.
Well, it first won in 1893, so it's into its 122nd year. It's 36 inches high, 35 pounds, and it's got well over 2,200 names on it. But wow. I think the greatest thing about it, it's sterling silver, and every player that puts on a pair of skates and picks up a stick wants to win this one day.
And until they do win it, the hockey players, they don't touch it, right? That's like the superstition?
Yeah, it's kind of an unwritten rule. They don't think they've earned the right to. There's a lot of fans out there that support the teams that won't touch it until their team has won as well. Hockey fans are very passionate. They're very respectful of the sport, the history of it, and nothing more than the Stanley Cup is kind of like the pinnacle of it. So when they get that opportunity, some will hug it, some, as you'll see, won't even go near it.
And the Stanley Cup doesn't stay with the team that wins. It actually, they only get to keep it for a short amount of time, right?
Yeah, they have after they win, they get 100 days with it. And what happens is each player on the team, the coaches, the owners, the managers, all get a day with it. We put out a world map because it's played in 75 countries around the world now, and we start our tour. This past summer with Los Angeles Kings, we went to 7 different countries around the world, and who knows where we'll be in June.
I'm surprised that this is still in great shape, even though it's been handled so many times. I mean, it's still the original trophy.
Well, I guess that's part of our job, to make sure it's looked after. But the players, like we talked about earlier, respect it. They get it. The fans respect it. I mean, look at it. It'd be great to have on the mantelpiece at home.
It's beautiful. And so when people come out to the fan fair today, how can they take pictures with this?
Well, we're open today, 10 to 4.
Okay.
The lineups have already started outside the door waiting for us to open. But, I mean, come on up. We've got some great volunteers from Ohio State and everywhere that's helping out all weekend. And they'll come up, get their photos. You bring them through their selfies, do the whole thing, and it's ready for them.
We can see some of the volunteers back here. You guys can wave your own live TV. These are some of the volunteers you'll see when you come out to see the cup. And before we go, guys, since I'm here, I'm already in line. I'm going to take a picture. You want to take a selfie with me?
Sure.
All right, gotta get my Stanley Cup selfie. Let's see. Flip it around towards me. All right, back to you guys. We getting our picture.
Yeah, it's a Stanley selfie.
It's going to be a good one.